Okay, my friends, if you're ready, we start to look at these keywords. Let's go. Let me find this one. Here. The most common form of bird migration involves traveling to higher latitude to breed during warm season and then returning to lower latitude during the non-breeding period. The form of migration allows birds to breed in areas that provide optimal conditions for nesting and feeding their young. That means starts from here. The answer is here. Where is it? Here. Optimal. Where is it? Optimal word. Optimal. That's meaning the best or the favorable conditions for nesting. And as you can see, it is 100% match, my friends. Let me sketch on this one. This part. No, I'm sorry. Not. I'm not going to sketch out. So I'm going to underline. Here you can see the form of migration allows birds to breed in areas that provide optimal conditions for nesting. That means, and this statement, migratory birds spend the warm months of where conditions for breeding are optimal. It's and 100% match, and it's true. Here also warm season one more time to make sure, because underline warm season, right? And birds breed the areas in the form of migrating in optimal conditions. That means it's 100% true. And next one is many birds, and the last one is many birds fail migration. That means fail. That means they cannot carry out the flight. Highlight, because they don't have enough body fat. The keyword is body fat here. To fuel the journey. To fuel the journey. Highlight, right? To fuel, that means to provide the journey with energy. And as you know or you don't know, my friends, the birds can only fly if they have got enough fat. This information, this fact. But we shouldn't look at the information we have already known. No, my friends, you are mistaken. If you have got the knowledge, if you have got the information about the topic and about the birds, about the other animals, about the human beings, or about the kind of structures in the human body, or kind of information about the airplanes, and when the Sir Alex Newton Newton invented or designed kind of reflecting mirrors, all of the information is useless. Do not depend on the information you have got. Okay, this is the place, or this information may mislead you. Okay, misguide you. That means you should forget about all the information and that you have during the examination. Okay, after the examination or before examination, you can share the information with other people. It's not a problem. It's okay. But during the exam, please forget about the information that you have got and depend on the information on the passage. This is my tactic. This is my advice for you. And many birds failed. Okay, let me find the information in this passage and about what body fat and the migration. And my friends, as you read, you can come across kind of difficult words. For example, ptarmigan. I really don't know this word's meaning. To be honest, I don't need this word's meaning. I don't need to translate from English into my own language, Uzbek. No, it is not necessary. The most important thing is you have to focus on the questions. That's all. The questions and keywords. Flying distance of 700 miles. Some birds, however, take much longer flights when the roads include crossing large. It's close here, my friends. It's getting hotter and hotter because I'm getting closer to the question. For example, the many species regularly across the Gulf of Mexico trip that requires continuous flight of more than the migration is done by the from Alaska to Indonesia. At the start of the trip, the start of the trip, about 55% of its body weight is made of the fat necessary to fuel. Let me read through this information again and again to make sure that this information of this translation is suitable for the translation and given in the question. Okay, at the start of the trip, about 55% of its body weight is made of the fat necessary to fuel this amazing journey. And the meaning is here, birds should have 45% or 40, not 40, 55% fat. That means, and they have got the body. This body must consist or account for 55% of the fat, right? That means, and there is no information, there is no kind of kind of information or data about the birds may fail if they don't have enough fat. The text only provides about the necessary fat. The text doesn't provide any information, any failure or any success. For example, if they don't have enough success, they cannot fly. If they have got enough fat, they can easily fly. And the second, the text doesn't provide this information. That means it is what? Not given. And here, my friends, write down not given. Okay. And next exercise, again matching information with let's say given headings. For example, A, diurnal species of birds and the nocturnal species of birds. They navigate looking at the sun. Again, my friends, I'm going to mention it again and again and again and again. My purpose is to warn you about the information that you have got. Even you are correct, even you are 100% correct, even you are an expert, even you are a scientific person, my friend, forget about the information you have got. Maybe this sentence maybe A or B you may predict beforehand, but useless. Okay, useless. Your information in your hand, at disposition and disposal, at your disposal, useless. Okay, the rubbish. That means we have to rely on the information in the text. Let's look at this one. They navigate looking at the sun, and the sun keyword, highlight, navigation. I should highlight. Okay, and then I highlighted the information. Let me look at the again. And here another technique is, my friends, I'm looking through the I'm not going to look at all the questions 6, 7, 8. If you're too expert, my friends, you can do this one. But if you have just started, my friends, stop here and look at the text. Unerringly, you know, this words mean without any mistake. Other migrants species that try seem to look at the navigation cues from certain or obscured by clouds. Nocturnal migrants mean the location. Diurnal here, sun is given here. My goodness, I couldn't underline this one. My friends, anyway, I have found this word, sun, and it's about the diurnal migrants and migration birds, migrating birds. During the day, they take the cues from the location of the sun. It's about the diurnal. A. What about this one? They navigate by looking at the stars. Now it's about stars. Let's look at the stars. And here I have read this one. Where is it? Stars. Cues from the stars. Look at this one, very easy. Stars and the line, and it's about nocturnal migrants on the line. Very easy. I like this, the matching. And in order to do something, my friends, in order to do any kind of job, or if you're a teacher, if you're let's say bank clerk, right? If you're a pilot, if you're an undertaker, you have to love this job, and it would be very easy for you to do. Okay, this is the motivation for you. And I have got a lot of motivation ideas, my friends. I can provide with one of motivation. And everybody is sleeping, right? I always tell my friends, this is my habit to tell the secret. And everybody is sleeping. And everybody, I mean your let's say competitors, right? Your opponents are sleeping. You should work out. You should go extra mile. You should buckle down. Okay. You should work and more than your friends or your competitors are working. For example, if your friends are reading they're finishing one book in month, my friend, you have to finish 3 or 4 books. Then you can be successful and do the job which is very difficult. And if you want to be successful, do not complain to people. Okay. Anyway, they have their own problems. You complain to them, they try to avoid them and to avoid you. They want to be away from you. This is exact. Because they don't want to listen to your problems, because they have got enough problem in their own life. They say don't make complaints. That the key to be successful, my friends, you have to find a solution that you have and to the problems that you have got, right? And if you complain the problem to the people thinking about the solutions, they kind of make up, or let's say they kind of invent the let's say kind of thing that can solve the problem, then they can be successful themselves. Okay. This is very essential part of being a successful person. And coming back to the topic, my friends, in the same way, if you got the problem with matching heading, please try to solve this matching heading by yourself. You have got the cue, you have got the clear ideas about the matching heading, you have got the information, but the thing that you don't have is words or a grammar or kind of let's say the structure. You should solve the problem, resolve this problem by yourself. And the diurnal, it's what nocturnal. Coming back to the topic, it's about what nocturnal. And 7, they may stop flying. They stop flying. They cease the flying. And when clouds obscure the sky, okay, obscure underline. It is about the clouds, right? It's about the sky. Let's go back to our position. Here, my study has found that migratory birds have ability to navigate in the right direction at night. And then when the stars are obscured by clouds, nocturnal migrants may become what? Confused. Nocturnal. It's about the nocturnal. That means it is B. I should write here it for 7B. And 8, they navigate by looking at the landforms. Landforms. Underline this one. Okay, landforms. And it's about geographic features. For example, mountain ranges, sea coasts, other cues for it. And the reason for this one, the stars and the sun move constantly over the course of 24 hours, and suggests that migrant birds also have some sense of time. That means, my friend, the interesting aspect of this reading, I really like that. And while you are reading, you may have a lot of useful information about different kind of species, about different kind of the different sides of the life. For example, today I learned about that the birds can. This is fact, my friend. They have got a sense of time. That means not only human beings can feel the passing time, but also the birds do. It's amazing. For me, it's amazing. For some people, it's usual because they didn't use this information in their life. But for me, it's very amazing because I always base my foundation on the kind of information. The foundation is about my own self. Okay, with this reading, my friends, finish it for out of 8, and my answer is 8, 100% correct. And if you have got time, my friend, take your time, calm down, take a rest, and have a coffee, and a little bit, right? Enjoy the life, and chat with your friends, and after not in Uzbek or Russian or German language, chat with your friends in English language in order to improve English. Thanks for watching my videos. I hope you enjoyed and you got the beneficial information about this reading. And for next time, see you next time, my friends. And don't forget to subscribe my channel. And then later, with later videos, I'm going to give more information about the reading, more information about speaking, listening, and writing. Good, see you. Bye.